Aquarius, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're looking at the person on your mind or your current situation and what's unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aquarius, please. All right, your energy, the devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. Some of you might be Capricorn, Aquarius, cuspers. Your person showing up as the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. They're viewing you as the Six of Pentacles. What you're not seeing is the Ace of Cups. And we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, so when all of the cards here come out in reverse, Aquarius, on this channel, we turn them upright. Okay, so we have strong Capricorn, strong Pisces energy. Again, some of you could be Capricorn, Aquarius, cusps. I do feel like you are very, very physically attracted to this person, and you may feel kind of like an insane pull towards them. But with the Two of Swords, at the same time, it's like you're really holding back here, or you're trying your best to hold back, maybe to get clarity, to see is this love or is this lust, or why do I feel this intensity here within this connection? All right, we see the two of Wands. Yeah, it's like you feel this intensity, Aquarius, but you're still kind of holding back before you make a decision to either reach out or to move forward. You definitely hold the torch for this person. You're very physically attracted to them. But I feel like you're trying to envision what are the next steps here? Or what does the future look like? What does it actually look like with this person? All right, let's see how you're viewing them. The Six of Swords in reverse. So some of you may be waiting for this person to come back to you in some capacity. So it could be that they're traveling right now. Maybe, you're seeing this on the weekend and you're waiting to see them at work on Monday morning. Maybe you've had a fight or an argument and you haven't been speaking. With the Six of Swords here showing up in reverse, it's like you might also feel like this person is stuck. They're stuck and they're a little bit detached, but you still can't stop thinking about them, and you're kind of mirroring them and holding back. And I can see that because they're in this Hanged Man energy. They're in a very pensive, very thoughtful static energy. Okay, not moving forward at this time. Somebody who is, selfless, loving, and creative, very intuitive. All right, the Page of Pentacles. Yep, they're very thoughtful is what I'm getting. And I also feel like with the Page of Pentacles, they're looking at all the details. They want to make the right next move, or they want to say the right thing. And we see the Ace of Wands in reverse. I do think this person is maybe worried about rejection. Okay, or maybe in some way, shape, or form, they know they've made you feel rejected. With the Six of Pentacles here, they see you. This is strong soulmate energy. My throat chakra is acting up. So again, somebody here might have a blocked throat chakra. But with the Six of Pentacles here, I'm seeing that they know they need to make it up to you, especially if they've made you feel rejected. And I do think they're aware of that for some of you. All right, the Knight of Wands in reverse. They might know that your energy is feeling a little bit scattered here when it comes to them, or it comes to this connection. For others of you, they're interpreting this you holding back as you've moved on, or you're dealing with other people. And with the Ace of Swords, yeah, this person definitely, I feel like this person is wanting you to communicate. But I also feel, too, this person on a deep level knows that they're the one that need to reach out. With the Ace of Cups, this is what we're not seeing. They do have a lot of love for you, or they're seeing a lot of potential here. Hierophant energy, they want, commitment or stability. And the Nine of Wands in reverse, I think this person is letting down their guard. They're going to be coming in and communicating because they're realizing, even though they want you to communicate, they're realizing that, you two complete each other in the most harmonious ways. They know they might owe you the truth or an apology, or they need to make it up to you in some respects. With the Five of Pentacles, though, the outcome here is a sense of disappointment. The Fool energy, feeling foolish, Aries energy, and the Five of Wands. So I'm seeing here that what this person does come in and say to you may not be the right thing. They know they owe you an apology. They know they need to make it up to you. They see this as a soulmate connection. A part of you knows that they're detached and feeling stuck, but they're most likely coming back around. They have this love for you. They're willing to let down their guard. They want commitment, but it's almost like the way they're going to do it is going to kind of piss you off here, Aquarius. Like they're going to do it impulsively. Maybe they're going to be under the influence, or they're going to come in. It's going to create confrontation. And the Judgment card, it's almost like this person isn't trusting their judgment or the way that they come towards you. It feels like it just feels like they're making a decision to come towards you, but it doesn't feel like it's necessarily in the right way. And I feel like that's going to make some of my Aquas a bit triggered, a bit angry. It may lead to a little bit of confrontation here. It doesn't mean that's an ending. You know, sometimes a confrontation can be, you know, a good thing where you actually clear things up. But let's see. Divorced. So some of you, you're in separation from this person. For others of you, that may indicate some baggage that they have from a previous connection. Okay, that's maybe keeping them stuck or skewing their judgment when it comes to you, projecting onto this connection. Vanity. This person it does worry about optics, how they look, letting ego run the show, but they do have integrity. Ace of Swords. So they do know they need to come in, tell you the truth, be honest. It just kind of feels like the way that they do it might feel a bit like a bull in a china shop is kind of what I'm getting. Even though I do think this person is very thoughtful and very pensive and like wants to do it the right way, but I just feel like they're not, I don't know, like they spend all this time thinking about it and planning it, but when it comes down to it, they just kind of blurt it out or come through like a bull in a china shop. This person is strong-willed. That's confirmation. Your bond is strengthening and building a life together. So this kind of feels like one of those difficulties in a relationship here that actually make the connection stronger. Okay, and again, a little bit of confrontation isn't bad as long as nobody's, you know, like name calling and shooting below the belt. But, you know, because I do feel like through a little bit of conflict, the connection, you know, the tension there creates more understanding and will deepen the connection. Yeah, but Spirit's saying pay attention to red flags. Don't let anything be left unsaid, Aquas. I think that you need to really pay attention to how this connection makes you feel. You really need to speak up about what doesn't work for you here. All right, and your calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I kind of feel like this reading is really speaking to the fact that, like, this is not a perfect relationship. And this is not a perfect person. In fact, none of us are. And there may have been mistakes made along the way. I'm not reading them as major mistakes like this person lied to you, cheated on you, things like that. I mean, they may have to come in and clear some stuff up. But I kind of get like this is not a perfect person. It's not a perfect relationship. There's a lot that needs to be discussed. But it doesn't mean that it can't work for those of you that do want to invest. And for those of you that feel like, you know, there haven't been any deal breakers here. Because Spirit's saying, confirmation, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, but it feels like it's just a rough patch here. All right, my lovely Aquarius, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.